I have been on the hunt for a new, actually really my first pair. I don't own a pair of beautiful leather riding boots, and I'm just craving that classic piece for fall. I am 100% in the fall shopping mentality mindset. I've got some other really great pieces that I've been picking up recently from the RealReal, and this video is no exception. Both of these items are from the RealReal, one of my favorite places to shop. And so yeah, I ordered 2 pairs of riding boots. One of these, both of these really have been on my eye for a long time. One brand I discovered on Net-a-Porter when I was just browsing different boots and things. And then this other brand, The Row, is a brand that I love. And I've just been eyeing these boots for a very long time. I think they're called the motocross boots. I'm not sure. I'll try to leave the exact name, but let's get into it. So I will say there's a secret third contender for riding boots of the season, and that is the Hermès Jumping Boot. I had this actually written as one of my goals for the year, that I wanted to purchase the Hermès Jumping Boots. If you have not seen, these boots are like $2,500. So I backed it up a little, and I will say it's really rare for these to come on the RealReal. And when I was filming this video and trying to look up prices for you all of what I paid for each item, a pair came online. It was like it was destiny. So I ordered them and they will be arriving, and I'll probably do a whole separate video for that. But yes, let's dive right into it. I have never purchased footwear from either of these brands. The first one is called Legres, probably not saying that right, but they're a UK brand where they make all of their shoes in Italy. So I've seen them around, very high hopes for this brand. And of course the other one is The Row. I'm a little nervous as to if these are going to fit or not, because that is the number one thing when I'm buying stuff off of the RealReal, particularly with luxury brands. Well, with any brand, frankly, sizing can be all over the place. I usually wear a US women's 10, which should technically equivalent to a 40. However, in Jimmy Choo, I can wear anything from like a 40.5 to a 41. Gucci, my Gucci Princetown loafers are the little mules. They're a 42. My regular Gucci loafers are a 41. I just find that sizes are like all over the place. So first things first, very nervous about size. The Legres ones actually arrived in a box. That's the other thing about the RealReal, is you never really know how things are going to arrive. You don't know if you're gonna get like a dust bag or anything with it. This one actually did come with a dust bag. Really nice, very plain, very simple. Oh. And these, wow. So, I don't think anyone's ever worn these, to be honest. Like, that's the cool thing about the RealReal, is sometimes it's truthfully basically brand new stuff. These are in incredible condition. And I don't know what this base is, but it's like a very rubbery kind of, looks like it would have really good traction, which is good if you're gonna be wearing them in the fall and in the snow. Yeah, rubbery kind of bottom, made in Italy. Oh, the leather smells incredible. Size 40. I think these boots are gorgeous, gorgeous. And I won't tell you how much they are until I pull out the Row ones, and then we can compare. Yeah, these are very heavy duty. They feel like they're really well made. They honestly feel like no one, like I just said, no one's ever worn them. I mean, they really look like they're could very well be broken in, which sometimes is a good thing and sometimes is a bad thing with shoes. But yeah, I think these are beautiful. These look like very well-made shoes, and I am excited to try them on. So, contender number one, very classic, head to toe black, just classic, beautiful, clean lined riding boot. I like that there's no hardware. That's nice. Don't need to worry about it clashing with like any of my purses or anything. They can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. I can wear them with skirts, I can wear them with pants. So far, so good. Now, the Row boots did not come with a box, but they did come with their original dust bag, which I found out is very cleverly done. At first I pulled this out and I was like, this is the largest dust bag I've ever seen in my life. Well, it's actually sewed down the middle to make 2 compartments for each of the boots. So thoughtful, lovely. And it is a Row, from the Row dust bag. I immediately can tell that these boots are a little more lightweight, which honestly in my head, I'm like, these are from the Row, they're expensive. They should be like really heavy duty, really nice. So I'm a little bit like, with this thin leather, even though, I mean, it looks really nice. They've been like worn before. You can see sort of on the bottom, like a bit of discoloration on the soles. Very similar rubbery, weird material that makes up the base of this. I mean, I think it would be nice. There's a little more of a heel on this one, which I do like. Now, it is a different color. So this is sort of introducing a new element. This one also has these little helpers in the back here so you can get them on and off a little easier, which the other boots don't have. But yeah, first glance, I mean, they're both beautiful. I knew they would be, obviously, but they're in really great condition. I think they were both really good buys in terms of secondhand. You know, they're not too worn. They look like they've been really taken care of by their past owners, which I absolutely love. And yeah, there's a little, like a tiny bit of scuffing, but not like too much given the fact that there isn't really any grain on this leather. It's a lot more like the Hermès like box leather boot. And I love that it has this little detail on the back. So yeah, here are the contenders. We shall see. So now let's talk price. The Row, I mean, I don't know how many times I can say it in this video. The Row is a very premium brand, and it comes with a very premium price tag that's way more up there with the Hermès situations of the world. So I don't know exactly what these boots retail for. I think the Billy boot that's high retails for like $2,200 potentially, but they're roughly around $2,000. I got my hands on these for around $800. They do have ones on the RealReal currently that are a little bit less than that. The issue, which is actually why I went ahead and ordered both of these, is that I'm able to return these. Sometimes on the RealReal, as they keep marking things down, if they've been sitting there for a while, you can get a really great deal, but it'll get to a point where you actually can't return the item. It's on final sale. And I would never in a million years order a pair of shoes that unless I like already own them for some reason, final sale, unable to return them, especially for $800. You're crazy. So these were definitely a very expensive boot. I'm gonna have to absolutely love these to keep these because this is like a closet staple. I mean, this is something that's gonna be in my wardrobe for many years, hopefully, that I'm gonna look back on with just fun memories of purchasing. So yeah, these are definitely more on the high-end tier. These boots retail for around $500 to $600 on Net-a-Porter. I'll also leave links to them below. Even if I don't find the exact ones, then I'll try to link something similar. So still very expensive, but a more affordable option in a relative sense. So these I actually ended up grabbing for, I believe, a little over $200. So a pretty significant price difference. I think I'm really gonna have to love these a lot more to keep them. And yeah, because these definitely are incredible quality for the price, especially if you can get them secondhand. But honestly, given the price, I 100% think these boots, just like feeling them, I would pay $500 for these for sure. So they seem like they're in a good price range. But yeah, great steal. I'd actually never seen this brand on the RealReal before, so exciting. I would love to maybe get like some Chelsea boots by them or something, but yeah, we shall see. So definitely more premium, still premium, but a little bit less expensive. And the most premium of all, of course, is the Hermès Jumping Boot. So, like I mentioned, the pair that I wanted in the size that I wanted, which is also a women's 40, was available on the RealReal, I kid you not, right when I was recording this video as I was looking up prices. So I actually ordered them. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on those, I will get them, but I ended up grabbing those for $930-esque dollars. And so yeah, a little bit more expensive than the Row boots, but definitely still up there in that similar territory. But considering that those retail for $2,500, and the last pair that I saw, I hesitated on and they went like that. So I'm very excited to get those and see. So now I'm gonna try them on and see how I am feeling about them, because obviously looking at a boot, feeling a boot is one thing, but actually wearing it, pairing it with a little outfit is a completely different story. First of all, can we just give a round of applause for the fact that both of these boots fit? Like, when does that ever happen? These truly do seem to map to be a true size US 10, as do these. So if you're wondering about sizing, there you go. Oh, these boots are so freakishly similar. So first of all, I think that's a really positive thing. If you were eyeing these boots from the Row, but you just like can't stomach the price tag, honestly, I think these boots are such a good alternative because they are lower price. Like I said, obviously it's all relative. They're still expensive boots, but they're lovely. They seem to be made very, very well. It's kind of funny because the thing that I actually liked about this one, pulling it out of the box, the fact that it feels really sturdy and just very well made, is actually what made it less comfortable, in my opinion, when I put the boots on. So that's actually something that's really nice about these boots from the Row, is that they're so comfortable. I mean, granted, I've only worn them in the bedroom, so it's not like I've street tested them, nor will I, because if I have to return them, I don't want to do that. And so, I mean, just from first glance, this light leather is actually very nice on a boot because it's not, you don't feel so weighed down. In fact, you've rarely actually noticed that you're even wearing a boot. It feels more similar to other kinds of shoes that you would wear. And despite this being a very chunky sole, it's not like a really heavy sole that you feel you're having to really like pick your feet up when you're wearing. So in terms of comfort, these are super comfortable, which I do appreciate that a premium brand actually has comfort in mind. These boots, because I honestly don't think anyone's ever worn them before, I am nervous they'll probably take some breaking in. And where I was really feeling it was sort of back here, where it was like digging into my, like, you can even hear it, where the leather is just a lot stiffer. Like, no one's really worn these, they just haven't. You just gotta break leather in, and that's kind of the unfortunate thing about it sometimes. But once you do, I'm sure it's super comfortable, but that made me a little bit worried that these boots aren't gonna be like the most comfortable out of the gate. They're also heavy. They're very heavy, which, you know, I mean, do with it what you will. Like, I don't mind, like, it's not a deal breaker for me, but I was just kind of surprised by how lightweight and comfortable these boots were. And once I felt that lightweight comfort, I was like, oh, now I'm kind of noticing that these boots really aren't. So that was a key difference. I will say from the back, I feel like the Row boots are more attractive. If now I'm getting down to sort of like the picky, like nitty gritty. I like that it has this separate sort of leather strip that like elongates the leg. And I think because of the fact that it keeps going and has this little tab, which frankly is for like utilitarian purposes of like pulling your boot on, I actually think it elongates the leg more and looks really nice. And so I do think this particular boot looks more attractive from the back, in my opinion. Also, you have more of like an elevated heel. I think I would just like love these boots from the Row. I don't know, like I love them. I'm very torn on this bottom for me because I do like the fact that this is all black and it's a lot more uniform. Man, they're made out of like very similar strange rubbery material. I don't know what that is, but it looks really nice for shock absorption and hopefully traction in the winter. But anyway, This boot, the fact that this is like a tan type color on rubber bottom definitely makes them more casual. And that's the only thing I'm a little hesitant about, I guess. I think because when I think of a riding boot, I do think of like a more formal, sort of luxurious boot. And I just don't know if this is too casual. Granted, I think it looks incredible with my Totem pea coat, probably my really nice Totem long coat. So when I think about it, I'm like, do I need to like look that formal if I'm wearing these boots, especially like during the day and stuff? I just don't know. I'm so confused. I'm very torn because there are definitely like special things about each of them. I paired them with my favorite frame denim black basic skinny leg jeans. I love these so much. I basically have the same iteration in another pair, and then I have another pair with like cutouts on the knees. And so I love frame denim. It's one of my favorites other than Rag & Bone. And just this little Brunello Cucinelli t-shirt that I also got from the RealReal. So super basiced out, thought I would try it on with a jacket, see what it looks like. I actually really love, I've been getting into more like cropped type jackets, which I think look really nice with, and by cropped I mean not like to my ankle jacket, like my giant Totem coat, but I do think they look really nice with riding boots, so I thought that's what I would pair it together. And yeah, sure enough, it makes for a very sleek outfit. This is just like a comfortable thing you can throw on when you don't really know what you want to wear. And this is a wardrobe staple, frankly, that should be in your wardrobe for a very, very long time. That's why I'm okay with spending a little more money on this, because I know it's something that's like special and gonna be in my wardrobe. So yeah, honestly, I'm really torn. I have no idea. And this is one of those things where I need to like look at the video now, look at pictures, wear them around a little more around the house, and just really figure out what makes sense for me. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to go to that place in my brain where I'm like, or maybe you just have 2 pairs of boots. Because frankly, they're so similar. I do not need 2 pairs of boots. I really need to just make a decision and go with my gut on this. So I'm gonna survey some friends, survey some family members, really think about it, and yeah, let me know in the comments below which one you guys think that I should keep, which one is your favorite, and hopefully I can make a decision because this is hard.